So peace you. So here we are. We standing in a time period that I knew was going to come. I knew there was going to come a time when they would murder more or begin to chastise those who actually belong to a Moorish Science Temple of America. We've made many conversations. We had many conversations and discussions on Facebook and other social sites. The difference between Negroes, blacks, colors, and Moors, and why Moors are never ever abused or so on and so forth. But I looked at that. I've always said that's not the case. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't see us separate as we practice the segregation amongst our own selves. So what happens now is, there's different types of Moorish split groups and organizations that actually, portray different aspects and call it Moorish science. Things that the Prophet didn't even bring into the Moorish Science Temple of America. Those things are now a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America. There's different type astrology and masonry and all of these different little entities. You know what I'm saying? They're a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America. And the problem is that these offshoots have infiltrated and also have caused problems for those who are really truly members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and those offshoots which use the term Moorish or Moorish Science Temple of America to purvey their dirty, illegal deeds. Now, the thing is that when we show division amongst each other, you know what I'm saying, is Moors and amongst the unconscious who are Moors themselves, but they are asleep, we cannot separate ourselves from them. It's the same people. You know what I'm saying? Even though they voluntarily utilize the title black, colored, Negro, all of that segregation and separation, which is witnessed all over Facebook and other sites, is showing a system how broken the Moorish Science Temple of America is, how broken the leadership is. You understand? We talk the rhetoric. Now it's time to see if the rhetoric works. Somebody put you to the test. Put your money where your mouth is. Okay? They murdered Brother Ball Bay. You know what I mean? And they're picking on and attacking many Moorish Science temples all through America right now. Straight up. The Southern Poverty Law Center has Moors or the Moorish Science Temple of America on the list of terrorism, as well as other social organizations or watch groups, watch organizations that watch these quote unquote, militant groups and organizations. And the Moors are a part of that. Not necessarily the Moorish Science Temple of America, but it's because the term Moorish is being utilized in such a open way and reckless way, it begins to put everybody together. When they look at Moors, they look at all of us as the same action that these who are out of order and out of law are participating in. They see all of us the same way. You know what I mean? So the thing is that we're going to have to demonstrate a little bit different here. You understand what I'm saying? Because if we are to be who we say we are, then it's very necessary that we make this information work. Because as I look around, I don't see much happening right now. After Brother Ball Bay was murdered, I don't see all of the stuff I usually see on Facebook. All of the separation and the segregation talk that I see on Facebook, them and us and so on and so forth, because this is hitting home. I knew this was going to happen. I was waiting for this. It's unfortunate, but I knew this was going to happen, that somebody in the feds was going to get popped. Because we talk about it too much on Facebook and other social sites about not getting popped or getting respected, or they treat us different than they treat you. See, those are social sites that I use for surveillance. You know what I'm saying? I tell you all the time, sometimes silence is greater than the ability to open your mouths and just say shit. Because it's somebody who's checking your words. You understand what I mean? We can't be leaders on Facebook. We got to be leaders in reality. Facebook is a site where we drop too much information. So, after this particular video and after I finish up some certain things, I'm not going to be on Facebook any longer. You understand? So I'm going to say peace to y'all right now. And understand what we got to do. We all got to drop Facebook. We all got to get off of it. If we don't, we can't get the work done. You can do nothing divine. There's no saving power on Facebook. And understand that somebody is attacking the whole idea of Moorish science, the temple, the prophet, everything. And there are many Moors who say they can protect the temple and they can protect the prophet, but they're real quiet right now. Very, very quiet right now. Are they quiet because they're strategizing and organizing and creating a way in order to show and fight off this nonsense? You know what I'm saying? We know that Brother Ball Bay wasn't a gangster. He had no record. He had no police record. He had no felons. He had nothing. You see what I'm saying? So for that to be known, that means that there was something, that this was orchestrated and planned. They're looking for a particular type of reaction. And the reaction shouldn't be emotional, but it should be legal and lawful. And let's see how that participates and takes place within the realms of what we're attempting to do. Let's see if we actually are a nation. Let's see if this will bind all of us together. Because I've been telling y'all somebody trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? All of us. Now you get it. Peace.